What's up, everybody? I'm Handsome Dick Manitoba. Haven't been here in a long time. Why? Because I'm a lazy fuck. I'm either the hardest working man in rock and roll, or I'm the laziest fuck in rock and roll. So I needed to be really inspired, and inspired I am. Guess why? Because of this virus. When we were children, the Russians were going to blow up America. The communist threat was the greatest threat in the world. We went under our tables and put our hands behind our heads. Here comes a nuclear bomb. And we are under our wooden tables with our hands behind our heads. Don't worry. Excuse me. Everything will be okay. So that's what I grew up with as a grade schooler. Now, my kid's 17, but grade schoolers, 3 years old, 2 years old, 5 years old, this is what they're going to remember. Isn't it amazing? Like, I remember JFK buying it, Martin Luther King, RFK. They're going to remember, well, my son missed 9/11 by 1 year, so he don't remember that except in watching history programs. How do you like how dolled up I am, see? Nothing could fucking get in here, man. The most microscopic of particles couldn't get in to defeat the great Manitoba. So, that's what they all have, and that's what us fucking old folks will have. We're adding that to our pile of horror that we've gone through in our lives. But a question popped up to me this week, and I thought it'd be very important to share it with you. And I'd like to know your reactions. I have an email for just such reactions, and you can send it to, ready? Email at hdmnyc.com. Okay? Email at HDM, Handsome Dick Manitoba, NYC, New York City, those 6 letters, .com. The question is this. Back in the 70s, we had the AIDS virus. The similarity was we didn't know how long, how much, how deadly. We didn't know. That's the scary thing. 36,000 people died from the regular virus last year. And that's us knowing about something. So far, 123 or so people have died in America. I'm not really making a comparison. I'm just stating a fact. Because we don't know. Like AIDS, when it started, we don't know. Doctors are brilliant, brilliant people. Scientists are brilliant, brilliant people. They know a whole hell of a lot about a little bit. And they know a little bit about a whole hell of a lot. It's educational, studied guessing. That's what science is. Sometimes they get it dead right. Sometimes they get it medium right. And sometimes they don't get it right. And the scariest thing is being in limbo. We don't know how powerful this is. We don't know how long it's going to last. We don't know when we're going to get something that can absolutely stop it in its tracks. I lost many friends to AIDS till they found stuff. Look at Magic Johnson. I think he got it in the 80s. I lost many dear friends who missed the fucking cures, who missed the cocktails, the drug cocktails, by just a little bit. And the scariest thing is limbo, is we don't know about this virus. We know a little. Wash your hands. So I want to bring up this. Back in those days of AIDS, there was a weight loss product that you could buy in your over-the-counter drugstore, and it was called AIDS, but it was spelled differently, AIDS. AIDS, the disease, was spelled AIDS. But when you pronounced them, you said, "I'm gonna go lose some weight. I'm gonna get AIDS." Sounded terrible. Like this deadly disease that's killing everybody. So that was the end of that product. Now there's a beer called Corona. And there's a lot of alcoholics in this country. So probably Corona will grow in sales. But do you think, maybe, just maybe, because of the coronavirus, Corona beer might drop? It's not going to drop like AIDS did. But do you think it might drop? Might not make a difference? Or might make a difference? Drop, grow, or medium. Email at hdmnyc.com. Now, I read from the Center of Disease Controls that these regular masks, even the really good ones, are a waste of time to wear on the street. I mean, if you have the disease and you're still feeling good, you wear it to protect other people. But every motherfucker's walking around with some stuff. 90% of them that I see are shit. They're shit. They're worse than this. 90% of them. What do they fucking think? They walk around with something around their mouth. Oh, I'll never get the disease. CDC said it's a joke. It's a waste of time. You got to get the really good masks, and we got to keep them for people who have the disease, have the virus rather, and for hospital workers, nurses, doctors, technicians. That's what the good ones are for. Now, years ago, there was a Twilight Zone episode where this little outer spaceship, am I ADDing enough for you? This little outer spaceship parked sort of in the mountains right outside of town. And they started fucking around with the town. Like they would shut lights on and off and make things go weird. In other words, they changed the normalcy of what people were used to doing. Hi, you going to school? Yeah, let me take your kid to school. Oh, yeah, no problem. Do me a favor. I got to go do this. Could you take my kid to school? Hey, it's Friday night. We're having a great cocktail party. Yeah, let's go bowling on Saturday. And, everyone got along because there was calm and there was sameness and there was understanding that every day would be the same and we all knew each other and we all acted the same. And then all of a sudden the lights started going on and off and the comfort zone changed. Things started happening, weird things. What did people do? They pointed to each other. You did it. It's because of you. What has that kid been doing in the basement? What is he working on? Who is he in touch with? And everyone just started running around like crazy, blaming everybody else, terrified, blaming everybody else. Now, I haven't quite seen that in New York City, but this is what I saw. I saw a big fat fuck online at my hardware store. And you know, like baby wipes, you snap open the top and you pull out a wet baby wipe? They got Clorox wipes, 150 in a canister. And this guy bought 16 of them. What's 16 times 150? 10 times 150 is 1,500. 6 times 150 is 900. 2,400. 2,400 fucking wipes. What the fuck are you going to do with 2,400 wipes, you fat fuck? Couldn't you buy 6 of them and leave 10 for like 3 other people? No. Only you and your family should be okay. Just like the Twilight Zone episode. All I care about is myself. Ordinarily, I'm the greatest guy in the world. Let's have a party. But now, I got to wipe up every inch of my house, every day, all day long, for the next 9 years. That's how many fucking Clorox wipes he bought. Piece of shit. Then I took a picture of a long line of no toilet paper. People, your ass is the most important thing in the world. Having a clean ass with no duty on it is really what we all live for. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You couldn't buy a roll of toilet paper in New York for the last 2 weeks. I had 10 rolls. I buy like a big 10-pack I keep in the house. I happen to be lucky. For those of you that don't know what a Toto is, T-O-T-O, it's from Japan. And for my 60th birthday, I asked for one. And what it is you put the seat down and you can change the warmth. You can make it cold, the seat. And on the wall, you keep a thing. It looks like a TV control. You have 1 for man or woman, 2 for man or woman. So you could set you and your wife, you and your girlfriend, or whatever. You could set it for 2 people. And what you set has like 8 different choices. A straight up stream of warm water, a curly stream going up. There's like 3 different kinds of streams. And then you could go back. You could go middle. And you can go front. Front kind of tickles your balls. It's kind of my favorite personally. But the thing is, you finish, right? Take a shit. You finish taking a shit. You flush. And then just, you go up and back, up and back, up and back for like a minute. And then you go straight up with the stream, right up the middle of your ass. And you finish. You have cleaned your fucking ass. You're ready for the doctor to see you. And then you press warm air. 3 minutes later, you are cleaned and dried. So help me, Chuck Berry. When I'm finished with this, I count it, 2 sheets. Preparation, 1 sheet. Preparation, 2 sheets. 2 sheets of toilet paper. I wipe my ass. 0. Nothing on it. Those 10 rolls of toilet paper I have will last me a year. Well, these motherfuckers are taking dry paper on their fucking dry ass. And the ass is obviously the center of their universe because they have to have 100 pieces of toilet paper in their house. And the best line I heard, now I didn't make up this line, okay? So I don't want to hear about it. I didn't say it. I'm repeating a line. Across the street from my house is a Rite Aid. I'm friends with all the people that work behind the counter. I go in there all the time. It's like 100 feet from my house. So this girl who works there goes, I don't understand. It's a Puerto Rican girl. She goes, I don't understand these people. I don't understand what's wrong with them. She goes, I'm Puerto Rican. If I have a problem, I get no toilet paper, I jump right in the shower. Hello? Hello, Boy Scouts? Hello? This is the Twilight Zone episode. People weren't crazed necessarily against each other, hurting each other, but they basically just pushed everyone else out of the way, cared about their family, took as much as they can, the selfish fat fucks, and they're assholes, and take off those stupid masks. And what could you do? I'm going to do what you do. I go out of my house. I don't rub my eyes. I don't pick my nose. No holes. No mouth, no ears, no eyes, no holes. No holes. I don't touch no holes. I come home. I wash my hands. Let me show you how I wash my hands. Like they say 20 seconds, I do more. I put a few squirts of the stuff on. I rub front and back. And then fingers, right? All over. Front and back, sides, fingers like this, fingers like this. And then, here's my trick. When I still have soap on my palm, I rub my fingernails and the tips of my fingers in there for a couple of seconds. By this time, I've spent about 3 hours, and I have like 4 layers left of skin on out of the 8 on our hands. And then I finish it with water so hot, I could boil a hot dog. And I'm finished. And then, now I can pick my nose to my heart's delight. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet of Handsome Dick Manitoba. I'll be back sooner. I'm not going to wait this long to get on here. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all healthy and safe and beat this fucking virus. And what else could I say? Remember, there are 2 things going on. This is what else I could say. Let's not forget, Let's not let this fakakta, that's Yiddish, virus, let's not let it make us forget that there's something else extremely important going on. A president that we have to vote out of office.